I'm on my walk this morning. I thought, hold the horses. Actually, I have a horse over there named Whiskey. He's so cute. It's time to do our Truth Friday. This is usually where the sunrise comes up and I get a beautiful shot of the path. And you're going to see there's a crevice over there where the sun is starting to come up. So as I'm doing the Truth Friday, this is a little bit longer video than the 1 to 3 minute videos, but here we go. I was with the client this week and everything was going really good. Started talking about like the future and what things are going to go on and what they're doing, and they were just showing up and it felt fabulous. Then it got to the point when it was time for them to get into action and something flatlined. Something all of a sudden, I was very aware that my client was struggling. And at first, very light, whimsical, knowing that she has this. I got it. Have you ever felt that way? And I'm separating the two, where you are feeling like you are feeling light. Yep, I can do anything and everything. Tell me to do 10 videos in a row. Tell me to go to talk to people so I start learning how to receive with others. Tell me to go and have a great, fabulous breakfast, and I'm going to do it, and all that seems easy. Then you get and you separate yourself, because now it's time to get into the action. And this is where the hardest part is. This deep undercurrent, 60,000 words that we say to ourselves every day. And it can be up to 80% that's negative. It's a cycle. And all of a sudden, you start coming at yourself. Because you're not talking to anybody else, but somehow your brain is just taking over. And your brain says, hey, you don't got this. What the heck are you talking about? You don't even know what you're doing. And you go down that path. And that path puts you down the rabbit hole. And you can't get out of it. And there's something deeper that you're dealing with that you didn't share with your coach, share with yourself, share with your friend, share with your food. Saying, hey, food, I'm supposed to eat you because you're good. And I can't because I have this sabotage telling me I don't believe that food is medicine. Whatever it is, all is one. But if you could hear that negativity that you're carrying, saying, I want that breakthrough. I want that bridge that's going to get past the saboteur into my heart so I can think clearly, so I can tell my coach, I can talk to my food, I can talk to my friends and say what I'm dealing with. But you do it in a way that you're not saying, please feel sorry for me, because that's a hard one. That's a hard one. That's putting a lot of pressure on somebody. But if you really say, hey, this is what I've been dealing with, and somebody may come around and say, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. And you go, no, I want to express this. And you really come with your coach and you say this too. I wake up in the middle of the night and these things are coming at me and I'm trying to have these breakthroughs. All of a sudden you see that, you're giving the plate out and you're seeing your sabotages right in front of you. Heck, this is Truth Friday. Let's get on more with that. Think about your stories that stop you. My name is Rhonda, and I'm here as the host of the Fresh Inspiration show, Fresh Talks Global Vision. I'm here as a producer also, but I'm really here as an individual that deals with this stuff every day. All right, the light's coming up. That means we're getting somewhere. Yes. But you feel that dichotomy, because when you're with a good experience, you can't hear the brain. You're happy. You're like, I'm going to go full force. And you just do it. Now, if you don't build the bridge and learn to do that creative space so that your day feels fulfilled, again, that's actually a tool I'm giving you right now. Learning to build, to get right to your heart, and you talk to your brain and you go, hey, brain, it's okay. I got you. I hear you. I hear that I haven't done everything the way that I said I'm going to do. I hear that I can beat myself up and just let it go, but not this time, my friend. And you put your hand to your heart, and you keep building that bridge, and you keep creating that vision so you can move forward. So the same old stories don't keep cycling. So the same old diet doesn't keep cycling. So that your business doesn't keep cycling. but your business explodes in quantum leaps. Your health, you start healing your body because you don't get stuck in the bam, 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 bam. You know where your walls are right here, where there's that 60,000 words keeping you right here because your brain wants to keep you right here. But what if? What if you said, F you, not going to happen. I am going to do this. This exercise, build the bridge. Come right here. Say, I got you. So you can speak truth to you. You can acknowledge what you're creating and how that's going to transform so that you don't feel lonely, feel depressed, going down, down, down. What about bringing yourself up? I have a client right now, oh, so stuck. And she's on a big trajectory. And this is all, she's in my health and wellness part of my business. Oh, just a beautiful being. And she can start hearing more of her sabotages, more of her stress. And all of a sudden she's shutting down. I go, hey, this is the biggest part. I got your back, I got your back, I got your back. Come on, let's start talking about this. And she says, all I can hear is no, 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 no. So everything that we're creating together, all of a sudden, she's totally shut herself off. That means she's deep in the cerebral and she can only go so far. So what if, it's the third time I've talked about it, the bridge, building the bridge so you can get to your heart, so your heart can speak to your brain, so you get acknowledged, but your heart says, hey, I'm wise also. Our heart is known to have 40,000 neurons that work like a unit of the brain. So all the experiences that you've had, trauma, some abuse, some misunderstandings, whatever it is, you have to heal here and here. So the way to do that is allow the heart to heal. We get enough talk therapy. This is more about how can I get past the stuff that I've been thinking and doing and I'm not doing, because we can say, well, I'm a procrastinator. Do you know that if you're a perfectionist, you probably are a procrastinator because you don't allow yourself to step in because you expect to do things perfect. But what if you stepped in and you just did what you were able to do? I call this the FIT process, where you focus in on your goal. Build your bridge, focus on your goal. So that's your focus. You integrate it. You're starting to gently walk into something. Because sometimes you don't even do that second step in the FIT process. Then you start the transformation. It can be incremental. It doesn't have to be massively big. See, this is where perfectionism can come in. We're like, oh, I didn't do it as good. You just go, okay, I'm off the bandwagon. I'm going to have 40 Twinkies. I'm going to have 40 this. I'm going to have 40 drinks. I'm just going to lay all week and not even do anything in my business. And you just start doing these crazy things because you say, hey, I didn't do it. That's perfectionism. And you know what's beautiful? Is there's healing with perfectionism. In our group right here in Fresh Talks Global Vision, we have somebody that actually specifically speaks about perfectionism and healing. And she's one of the most extreme people I've ever met that's in perfectionist healing space. So I'll make sure I tag everybody when she comes on. Anyway, let's make sure we keep creating something so beautiful that we massively change this world. We massively change it. There's too much going on out there. What if we create this beauty within us first, increase our frequency, which is happy, which is joy, which is like elated, so that the world can feel it. All that energy that you have goes up to the universe and starts creating something very special. Your air, you start noticing the people around you feel happier, because when you walk in the room, you're there. You're showing up. And when you show up, that's when changes happen. Are you ready for a change to happen? Are you ready to get out of the banging back and forth that only the brain encapsulizes you here? and get into more vulnerability, which is one of the most painful things to do. But isn't it painful to stay in the walls right here and just keep doing the same cycle over and over? And you're like, I'm tired of this. And sometimes the cycle looks different, but it really is the same, because you're just finding, like, you haven't lost those last 5 pounds or 50 pounds. You haven't done the stuff that you want in your business. You haven't listened to what your dreams really are. And all these things start happening. Is it your time? If it is, this conversation is excellent. You're going to love it. So enjoy the sunrise. And I want to share with you, we don't have a show in this group until September. Keep close to the Truth Fridays. Get yourself really thinking about this. Also, our group is doing a first-time masterclass for people that want to get out there and talk. These are the kind of talks you want to do if you really want to really give yourself. I mean, if you're in front of a classroom, if you're in front of the world speaking virtually, if you're on a stage, whatever it is, our global vision is hashtag speaker locking arms. We're locking arms every time we speak. And that could be you out there, speakers, but it's us as mamas, it's us as grandmas, it's us as grandpas, it's us as whatever we want. But the verbal that comes out, if we keep speaking the beauty, we're going to acknowledge the negative stuff that's coming around, but we're going to keep the frequency up so we can deal with the negative in a better way. I want to tell you, I love you so much. Make sure that you figure out how to get in that masterclass, and I'll send a link right here in this live in a little bit. I love you so much. Mother Earth does too. This is the space for us to be hanging this morning. Namaste.